It is an unpopular opinion, but it shouldn't be that way. And what I mean by that is within our community, we are, and I love our people, God knows I do. We are a forgiving group. We are a group that supports our own. If we see one of our own being attacked by the powers that be, we rally behind. But I don't know that Kanye respects our community, and we're the community that made him.
Yeah. I don't feel like he does. I'll be honest with you. I don't feel like it. I don't know. I don't see it. And I really just don't feel like it by, your actions. Your actions speak louder than your words. You say stuff and then you do stuff, then you come back and you apologize for it, and then we let you back in, and then you do something else. That White Lives Matter t-shirt should have been the last straw for every African-American person in this world that has ever supported Kanye West. That should have been it right there. But we always want to make excuses for him. Oh, he's bipolar. He ain't that bipolar that he don't know what he's doing. He's a master manipulator of media. But at what cost to us? Then he gets on Revolt and called Puff out his name.
Yep.
On his platform. Because nobody called him when his kid was having a birthday party and he couldn't find it. What? What? Sometimes you be talking, be like, what are you talking about, dude? Like, for real? I don't get it, man. I don't get it. But you are not the God that you thought you were, Mr. West.
No, not at all. And he lost me. He lost me years ago. With the Make America Great Again hat, as you mentioned, the slavery was a choice.
You're like a father to me type thing with Donald Trump.
Exactly. Lost me years ago. And then, to put the icing on the cake, the t-shirts, the White Lives Matter t-shirt.
And you associating yourself with Candace Owens.
Another one.
And you purchased the conservative platform that her husband owns, who's a white conservative. But she tends to
Her husband owns that parlor?
Yeah, that Kanye bought
I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that, huh?
Yeah, and then you forget all about us. But when it's convenient for you, when everybody starts coming down on you, then you apologize to us and want us to have your back.
Correct.
No.
But I'm gonna tell you something though, Ed, and this is something that, I truly feel in my heart, because we, and I mean we as African Americans, Latinos, people of the culture, we don't realize the power we have. And what I mean by that is, yes, the CAA dropped them. Balenciaga dropped them. Adidas dropped. But you know something? If we were fed up with this man long ago and said, Lil Ray Ray from the block or Tawana from up the street, and everybody who buys his products, we might not have the ownership to be able to pull a plug, but you know how we can pull a plug?
Buying power.
We don't support you. Buying power. We made those Yeezys cool.
Yeah.
We are the ones that made Adidas give you the deal and then renegotiate and give you so much equity stake in that company. If we understood our value and our power and said enough with these guys who come from our community, and soon as they get rich, they forget where they come from. They have these out of space views, and now we're going to show you that you're not the person that you thought you was. You are where you are because of us.
Right.
And we're now going to put you back in your place. We could have did this long before those corporations did it.
That's right. We could have been did that, because sometimes we got to show them that our support is worth something, that you just can't keep supporting us, disrespecting us, and then we're going to support you again. And then you disrespect us again. And then we support you again. And then we disrespect you again. We can hurt you with our buying power.
There you go.
That's how we can hurt you. Just to give you a classic example of how much power Black people have in their buying power, if you remember correctly, when Louis Vuitton tried to put out that design that Dapper Dan had done for Diane Dixon, it went
Yep.
all over the internet, and people was like, yo, we're not buying no more Louis Vuitton until they make this right. And what did they do? They had to go do a deal with Dapper Dan, right?
There you go. Yeah.
That's our buying power. We could have corrected his behavior a long time ago by sending him the signal that if you don't act right by us, we're not going to support you. You can continue to do whatever you want to do. You just won't have our support. And you cannot come back. You can't throw a Sunday service and try to pull the wool over our eyes by thinking that you care about us. We will not support you, period. And that's what we should have did a long time ago. And that's got to come from the up. That's got to come from the upper level too. Because when he was going through his Adidas thing, Diddy said, "I stand with Kanye. I stand with Kanye." Then Kanye turned around and doodled on you.
Correct. And you mean you're so right, and I love Puff to death. Everybody know that's my brother, but I was staying with him, like, but I condemn the White Lives Matter shirt. No, condemn him.
Yeah.
I understand you might not get a beat, you might not get a verse.
So what?
But so what?
I
Condemn
don't
him.
have to be liked by Kanye West, bro. I don't know Kanye West like that. I think I met Kanye 2 or 3 times in my whole life. I don't need to be friends with Kanye West. That's not going to make me or break me. Right is right and wrong is wrong, man. Let's call it what it is. Okay? You wrong, bro. You dead wrong. And black people should have stopped supporting you a long time ago because you keep taking a crap on us every chance you get.
Yep, 100%. You know, I don't know. This guy is just
maybe mine. I'm 10 toes down on it.
Let me ask you something, because you made reference to you know, we always make excuses for him, saying that he's bipolar, he's suffering from
he
mental
lost his
illness.
mom. A lot of us lost parents at an early age.
Correct.
Lost my pops when I was 18, going on 19. It didn't make me crap on the black community. Come on. We made you. We propelled you to that status that the others were looking at you. You would have never made it to that status until we decided that what you was doing was great and what you was doing, and that you had design ideas and that you could do this and that your ideas for sneakers were incredible. We did that for you before you crossed over. Remember where you came from. They didn't do that. We did that for you, bro. We put you up on that pedestal. We did. And when I say we, I'm talking about African Americans as a whole and in general. We did that. Everything else you crossed over after we already helped you blow up.
That's so real. And you know, before we switch topics, I just found, you know, it's so much about what this man has done and said that I disagree with. I just found it so disrespectful to us as a community. I found it so disrespectful to anybody who has lost somebody at the hands of senseless violence, especially at the hands of a police officer, that he had the audacity to say, yo, you know, George Floyd did not die because this man kept his knee on George Floyd's neck.
So he
for
didn't have
9
he didn't have
minutes.
his knee on his neck like that. He died of a fentanyl overdose. The same crap that Candace Owens been talking for the longest. Black Lives Matter is a hoax. Oh, where's the money? Why are you worrying about what are you worrying about them for? Then you tell everybody else not to worry about you. You tell everybody else don't worry about your money, but you worried about where the Black Lives Matter money goes?
Correct. You know, D.L. Hughley said something that I found interesting. He was like, yo, he believes if Kanye was a woman, they would have been entered him into a conservatorship, similar to what
Britney Spears.
Correct. You think that has any merit?
I think that has 100% merit. I respect the crap out of D.L. Hughley. I think he's
so do I.
A very bright and smart man, and I agree with him. But who would take over his conservatorship? Is his dad?
Is his dad still around?
Well, from what I understand, allegedly that he's been closer to his dad as of late. He's getting a lot of this conservative Republican thought stuff from his dad. I just think if Miss Donda was still alive, he'd be a whole different person. I agree with that. But I think he does know right from wrong, though. He's a smart man. He knows better.
No. It ain't think. He does know. Like, I'm not giving him a way out in this conversation. And the reason I know he knows right from wrong is because as soon as he started losing all this money, all of a sudden he has this epiphany and he starts apologizing, going on the apology tour. That means that you clearly know. Now, the first law of the land, as you know, is self-preservation.
Right.
If you are of sound mind, body, and spirit, to wake up and say, "Oh my Lord, my bank account has just taken a massive hit. So what do I need to do to go into damage control? Because now it's affecting me and my lifestyle."
Chase told him to get his money out the bank. Chase was like,
"Are you serious?
We don't want your business.
Get out of here."
Yes. Chase Bank dropped him as a customer. Told him, come get your money, man. We don't want your money in here. They gave him a date on it, too. I don't know if the date is passed or not, but they told him to come get his bread. We don't want nothing to do with your money, man.
Are you serious?
Yeah. You know, Adidas had lost like $240 million in stock behind that. And they don't care. They don't care, because you know what they're going to do? They're going to redo them shoes and put them right back out. That's what they're going to do.
That's right.
Because they own it. See, the problem with him that he had with Adidas was allegedly he wanted more say-so in somebody else's company. That's not your company. That's a company you did a deal with. You did that deal. Myself or you, Shawn, Prez, or anybody else that's watching this, we had nothing to do with that deal, nor did we benefit not one dime off of that deal. So why, when things go wrong with you and that company, do you expect us to have your back when you're not taking the money that you made and pouring it back into the Black community?
That's right.
So why do I care? And then you're not showing us no support. I went out and bought me a pair of shell-toe Run DMC joints the other day. Run D's always supported the community. From day one. Always have, always will. So why would I buy something for you to help make you a billionaire, and then you turn around and crap on us? Nah, bro.
Yo, how about this? Did you see the GoFundMe?
I love Boosie. I saw when y'all had Boosie. That's why I love little Boosie. Boosie don't care. Boosie was like,
the best.
He's
Boosie
like, I'm
is
canceling
the
this
best.
cat. I ain't got nothing to do with this cat, and I don't care. That's why I love Boosie, because Boosie gonna stand 10 toes down as a man. He ain't worrying about being friends with nobody. Kanye don't invite me to the family barbecues. I ain't never been to his house when he was married to Kim Kardashian. I don't care about being his friend. I don't care. I'm going to tell it like it is. And if you're not going to support our community, then we should not be supporting you. Point blank, period.